Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous. I'm Argos. Kyle, my friend and patron, fantastic member of the MetaFam, has decided to test his luck. MetaZoo's fourth release since their inception so many years ago. We're going to dive into this. We're going to look for the big hitters of the biggest of hits, the serial rares of which there are what? 10? 12? Quite a few, I think. And then we have some Supernova 6. And who knows what other kinds of tasty treats will fall out of this box of UFO. Good luck, my friend. Wishing you the best. Yeah, there we go. We have the Luck Dragon. Should we bring that out? Yep, Luck Dragon will be maybe the Moth Head. There you go. Mothman doesn't need to see anything anyway. That's my thought. Man, we've started to see some more serial rares popping up here and there. My understanding is now we've had one serial rare come out of a blister pack. We've had not as in me, but like the MetaZoo community at large has had one serial rare coming out of a blister pack, one out of a release event box, and one out of a hey Grays, one out of a booster box, and it was in the hollow slot, by the way, for those of you wondering. So we're gonna just kind of enjoy a lot of the cards in the first pack, but then we're gonna have to skip a few, save some time, and like skip the bulk and go straight to the hollow, because that is how we do. And I'm pretty convinced that if we catch this slot and the hollow slot, that we're gonna catch a serialized rare if they do have one. But you know, maybe check your bulk, Kyle. When you get the bulk, check your bulk just in case. Oh my gosh, coming in hot. Now there's quite a bit of interstellar space references in this set. You do have like a lot of starry backgrounds. Not every single card is in space, right? But look, here's another one. There's a lot of like space and galaxy backgrounds. There's a lot of like alien. Look at this. This is like what was that movie? Oh my gosh. You know where the aliens come up out of the ground? How am I blanking it? War of the Worlds did this, right? So this is terraforming. It's like there's space in the background. There's alien fungus taking over like the atmosphere of our planet, right? Obviously, this is not like a space card unless you're on a different planet. This is kind of like spacey university. I don't know. Reaper could be a different universe. Goblin. Hey, look, there's a spaceship in the background. See what I mean? Right? You just got to pay attention. And there's actually a ton of UFO and space theme in this. But if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. Even like in the aura and stuff like that, you'll see some stuff. So anyway, that's my advice for you. Just pay attention. So we are starting off with 50-50 full hollow, reverse hollow, man. Most of these boxes have been really insane. Pumped towards the full hollows. So hopefully you will continue that trend, my friend and patron, and pull all the tastiest of things. Sunset Finality Orb. Beautiful. Full hollow Sunset Finality Orb. Those orbs are going to remain gorgeous forever. Although because there are so many versions of them, right? They're like a tier 3 rare. So you've got a non-hollow, reverse hollow, and a full hollow. Hey, but there you go. Supernova 6. Full hollow Lechuza. That is one of your hits. We're going to put the Supernovas, I guess, in the king seats. I don't know. We'll put them over here. How about that? And then yeah, that's good. Yeah, man. And then Magic Engineers will. Cool. Yeah, so the orbs, though, are tier 3, right? They're non-hollow, reverse hollow, and full hollow. So beautiful as they may be, they're probably unlikely to hold a ridiculous amount of value just because they have so many different variants. Full hollow Caster's Gun. Gorgeous, gorgeous UFO. Just reflective foiling. Really fun to see. And a Cryptid Buster is awesome. So, dudes, how's the UFO week warming up for y'alls? Have you been testing out the decks? What do I know? From my infinite power. Very awesome. I love that. Wow, look at all the meteors and nebulas or galaxies you have in that foil. That is really cool. Nice, man. I dig it. We're gonna put as an honorable mention. We'll put infinite power, like up here. I think it deserves an honorable mention seat. Yeah, how's it going? From my web store at argosanon.com, shameless plug. People have been ordering a lot of the Lizard Man theme decks, I've noticed, from Nightfall, which is cosmic, right? And then they've been ordering the Black Knight Satellite deck. That's the one that's going faster than anything else. So in case you're curious to know what people are doing with Nightfall, they're doing something with Lizard Man, right? And then they're doing something with Black Knight Satellite. Or maybe just because it's like a Gundam robot, and that's why people want it. Beautiful, glistening beach rock. Awesome. So, yeah, do with that as you will. Or maybe there's some other card in it that people need. I don't know. What else we heard? We heard there's no bookmark in the theme decks. People are hypothesizing that bookmark might be on its way out, like on its way closer to a reserve list. Probably because it's just such an amazing card, no downside. Pay one of anything, draw two, and it's one of those cards that'll be in every single deck forever. So maybe now they have a larger card base, they're starting to phase some of those cards out. Also, we did not see a power up red, which is another amazing card that basically every single deck plays, and so the goal is, so when you first start a game, in my opinion, right, you have a limited card pool. And so in order to have the right kind of cards available for play to help finish the game, right? Like Power Up Red is a game ender. It's a win condition, essentially. It helps you close the game out, and you need that. And Bookmark is for tempo, right? You need more cards, you got a bookmark, and you got everyone to use it. And you don't have, with 10 aura types, at the beginning, you don't want to have like, 10, 20, 30 different tempo cards. You just want one that'll work for everything, and so you make bookmark, right? You just want one win condition that'll work for everything, so you make power up red. That's the idea. But then what you want to do though is you want to improve the diversity of play, because if play is too linear, it becomes too much the same and it's not as fun. And so if every single person plays bookmark, power up red, and then like a few of the other same cards, right, which they often would, then your play is quite linear. Like you see the same cards again and again. And so as the card base develops, that's what you want to develop. You want to develop a broad enough card pool so that some of those cards go away, and then the aura types will start to get their own sort of versions of things over time that are kind of tailored to their different identities and strengths and weaknesses to help them all feel different, so that you have non-linearity of play, which will improve the diversity of gameplay experience for everybody involved. So, are they moving towards that? In my opinion, probably, but I guess we'll see, because that's what I would do. But anyway, boom! Another Magic Engineers roll. Full hollow, gorgeous Magic Engineers oil and the caster's gun. Hey, did I hit a serial rare yet? I don't think so, because they're all alternate art, right? Yeah. So the way you'll know is you'll see a card you've never seen before, but someone somewhere who hasn't seen any of these cards is gonna open a pack for the first time, and they're gonna be like, they're just gonna like dump it and not even know. It's gonna end up in a pile of cards or end up in a binder. And then later they'll be like, why is this one numbered? And someone will tell them it's worth $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever they're going to go for once people find more of them. We've seen what? We've seen Foo Fighters cereal. We've seen the Werewolf cereal. Here's a nice opalescent moss double flavored jelly bean in all its loveliness. And then there was a third one. Oh gosh, Gauro, right? But what else? Have we seen more than those 3 different cereal rails? Put in the comments if we're missing some. I'm sure MetaZoo HQ probably has whatever the most updated version is. Maybe we should just hop over to that after the video. Houston Batman full hollow. You're what? You're almost halfway done. You're almost halfway done, Kyle. I hope your release week has been going fantastically well for you. Boop. Do you have enough? Can you imagine if this was totality neutrality aura? If you were clumping totality neutralities instead of Magic Engineers aura? Because right now you've got, like, I hope you needed Magic Engineers oil, because you definitely just clumped 3 of them. Hope you needed that one, Kyle. At least it's 0 cost. You know, that stuff, like, someone always finds a home for that stuff. Someone's gonna put that in a deck. Beautiful Dark Shard Meteorite. So you guys notice I put a little bit of extra time into lighting, and I'm slowly over the course of the last 10 years on YouTube, slowly attempting to improve sound and lighting and editing. I get it. It's the dysfunction is part of the charm, right? I mean, that's why we're here. We are all mere mortals in the presence of excellence of the MetaZoo. Sparky Slushy, fat little bizarre crazy leg Teletubby riding a drum, because why not? Because why not? And then we have the Luck Dragon is supposed to be working for us up there at the top right corner, but so far, nudge nudge, doesn't seem to be. Iridescent Orb, except for the fact that you're getting this insane list of full hollows, Kyle. And so What else have we seen? No golden tickets yet, although wilderness booster boxes have gone down. You can get them for like $80 now at a lot of places, and so I do know people that have just started to kind of crush wilderness, like looking for more golden tickets in green men as the cost goes down, which is probably driving down the cost of singles a little bit, because they're just like crushing, and then listing singles. Crush, crush, crush. List, list, list. Gotta find that equity. Gotta find that golden ticket. UFO booster boxes too. It's a little complicated, right? Like on the secondary markets, they're $80. They are $80 pretty much on some places. And like, I don't know, the word is that that those stores, because they're violating the MAP policy, the minimum advertised price policy, that the store is listing for $80. Like, there's an eBay store that has sold. They have a couple 100,000 feedback. I don't know, maybe it's a distributor or something, but it's a store. They've sold hundreds of boxes of UFO on just one of their listings, and they're selling for $80, right? So what we've heard is that those stores and retailers are gonna get blacklisted from further distribution because they're ignoring minimum advertised price, which is something we've also seen with Flesh and Blood. They've been doing that too. They have like a growing list of retailers. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's a little tricky, right? I mean, MetaZoo gets to decide. It's within their right to decide who gets to distribute their game. And so if you're a retailer and you're just kind of doing whatever you want and saying screw you to the rules, then I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens between now and seance for those folks. But it does create some interesting situations where half the market is on one place and half the market's on the other place, and a bunch of players and fans are in between. So I would say my advice to you is don't sweat it, guys. Like, just enjoy the set, enjoy the cards. Forget about it. We understand it's baby steps to a new system. Like, there's some bizarreness in the market right now for UFO, and it doesn't matter, right? Like, just get what you want, forget the rest, enjoy the set, enjoy the amazing holos, enjoy the experience, enjoy the community. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be, it's gonna get worked out over time. They're gonna pivot and alter and phone call and message wherever they need to get where they want to be. And if where they end up isn't where they want to be, they'll pivot again, and they'll do something else. And that's the whole course of normal business, is to try things and pivot when you have to. What is with the orbs lately? Look at you, man. It's orbs and magic engineer's oil, Kyle. That's what Kyle wants. Drowned sea orb. Beautiful little marble and another pocket dimension orb. Well, you've got 5 packs left. Kyle, good luck. So what do you think? How many serial rares have we dumped in the bulk? It would be bizarre for them to be in the bulk because they're a holo card. You're not gonna like mix a holo card in with the bronzes, right? I mean, or like the auras, probably. I'm just saying though, Kyle, like, you might want to check your bulk just in case, because I ain't checking it. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't anybody got time for that. Gargantuan gliders. Yeah, man, that's fun. Let's see. Other things in the pipeline. We've seen the Genesis NFT burn has changed from a burn where you would get rid of your Genesis NFTs in exchange for a new one. They just changed into like a free drop. So now if you did own one of those Genesis NFTs, you just get like a bonus new NFT, which is very interesting. That's super awesome. I think overall super awesome for people who own Genesis, because not everybody wanted to give it up. Right? And maybe that's why they did it this way, right? Because if you think about it, there are people who aren't that tuned in. Like, if they did an actual burn and got rid of them, and then a bunch of people missed the date, and they would. A bunch of people would miss it. Then for months, MetaZoo would be hearing about people who like missed the burn, and they'd be getting flack for that. And so instead, what they're doing is they're just auto dropping it. Hey, another Lechuza. Well, you got 2 beastie witches. At least they can like hang out and be little friendos. Oh, and an infinite power and a bunch of magic engineers oil. And then friggin' all this. What the heck, dude? Look at these full hollows. Oh my gosh. Orbs and dragons and orbs and turtles and Teletubbies and orbs and a supernova, which I've heard is also a little bit challenging to pull as well. So we'll put that over there. You got 32 full hollows out of 36. That is insane, Kyle. Huge congratulations, man. Very, very fun. God, I love the way this looks. I love it. Yeah, dudes. UFO, hang in there. I get it. Enjoy it. Look at this. Look at this beautifulness there. Come to the Oasis Discord. Link in the description of this video. Tune in. Join the community. We got secondary market. We got good stuff. We got giveaways. We're giving away a bunch of UFO. You might as well join. One of us. One of us.